Hi everybody, it's Tracy, and are you ready for a book haul? Okay, because I have so many books. Okay, so what happened was the lady that, so I have two ladies that hooked me up on Marketplace. Well, the one lady that gave me like that catalog and all that free stuff last time, well, she's selling more and more and more books. So, of course, I bought more and more and more books from her. So the whole lot I'm going to show you today, I paid $40. And I think I'm actually missing some because they're hidden. So I don't know where to start. So let's just start. So, oh yeah, there's one over there. Oh no. Okay, so the Opera Goer's Complete Guide. 200 and, sorry, there's just no room for them. 268 opera plots. So 1936, and I think that's the publishing date as well. I don't recall if it's even in here. Yeah. Oh, 21. But I love the pages. I love how the writing is just, and look, they're weird. I love how the borders are so big. It's not like the paper is sort of like the heavy, well, not as heavy as some of the kids' book pages, but yeah, it's really cool. Hansel and Gretel. There's an opera for Hansel and Gretel, Flying Dutchman. But look at all the awesome paper in here. And I might actually read it. Who knows? Who knows? And then she's getting rid of a lot of these books about antiques. And I'll go through some of them because some of them are pretty interesting. Others are, yeah, been there, done there. So this one is from 1960. Is that MCML? I don't know. It's 1950. 1950? I don't know. But it's got the nice, really nice drawings of, or sorry, photos of all of the different collectibles that are out there. So, you know, big writing, lots of pictures, but I like the drawings. You can use those if you're doing oh, and those, never noticed. See, I haven't even gone through a lot of these because there's just so many. But yeah, there's actually some good, really good photos in here too. And I thought I knew my Roman numerals, but I guess I don't. And then this one is just look after your antiques. Well, I don't really have very many. This one is 81, and it's basically, you know, just the standard yada-yada. You know. And then this one I actually think is pretty cool. It's Antiques Roadshow primer, and it's sort of like the ABCs of antiques. And even the nice thing about this, it's collectibles too, so it's not just all the antique stuff. But if you're just starting out as a collector, you know, it gives you a lot of the maker's marks, so you know what you're looking for. Like, for instance, I have like a stack of probably 50 dinner plates, and I don't know, I haven't had the time to research them really, but I don't know any of the marks on them to really find out. But look at the, oh, I love these. Look at the dolls and the pictures of the paintings. And then, so yeah, I really like this. Even look at this. You can learn all the different styles. This one I thought was really cool, but kind of freaky. How to collect French bébé dolls. Bébé. And, whoa. Oh, it's signed. Oh, that's cool. Mildred and Vernon. This is 1985. So really, there are doll collectors out there. But I love the sheep. Aww. I hope I'm in frame here. I know it's not very exciting on this desk here, but yeah, look at, wow. Oh my God. See, it's kind of like, it's almost like morbid when you see them like all taken apart. It's like, what story was that when you were a kid? Oh, when Buzz or Woody got broken? Oh, man. Country Pine furniture, styles, and prices. Now you have to remember that these are older books. This is 1983, so it's 40 years later. So the prices might be a little different. But again, for a collector or someone looking to collect, or that you have something, or someone, you know, going to an estate sale or something, you know what to look for. I know Country Pine was a huge thing. My ex-husband's mother was totally into Country Pine. Everything was pine. I have a lot of pine because of that. Trip Around Lake Huron, David McFadden. This was just in a batch, a lot of books, like the lot I was buying. Yeah, it's not many, and so was this. But the one thing I thought was cool about this is a lot of the books that she has, a lot of them are her father's, but a lot are also, her sister worked at this store. It was Ontario Novelty Store, and it was a husband and wife established and run business where they sold collectible things and oddities and different things like that. So when the store closed, her sister, like the lady that owned it, she just said, just take a bunch of stuff. I don't want it anymore. So I just think this is kind of cool, because this is, whomever this is, the story of McTamney's. This is, and if I can get it out of here. Oh my God, I hate my fingers. Oh my God. If you could see me now. Okay, oh my gosh, okay. So it's actually an invitation for her to go to some big gala in 2010. So I just thought that was, I liked the envelope and the seal. So I guess McTammany's was sort of like a maybe auctions or something by the looks of it. So yeah, so that was cool. And just another, if you want to learn how to make money from antiques, and this one is nothing. This one is a little more interesting. It's furniture of the Depression era. And it is, oops. Well, these pages are really weird. I don't know what kind of paper that is. That's really, oh my gosh, my dog. Anyway, so it's giving you just visual images of what, Depression. Oh, look at, are these the Hoosier cabinets? Yeah. Oh, they're so cool. I have one almost exactly like that. That's in a dollhouse that I had when I was younger, and I still have some of the furniture from that dollhouse. I couldn't bring the dollhouse with me on all my moves, but I kept the people and the furniture. Okay, so I think we're done. Oh, here's one more. How to Know American Antiques. And it's your pocketbook, right? 1951. And yeah, it's kind of, this one is, I think, your basics. Should probably have marks and maker's marks, and tells you what different styles look like. And this is back in 1951 as well, so Yeah, I like this little one. I have room for that. Then there was the Moosen Stamp Dictionary. Now I like this one. This is 72, and it needs a good coffee dye, and then it would be great to use as pages in your journals. Yeah, I like that one. And then we're just going into some other really rando categories. We have Rembrandt. And I really like this one. Like the front goes over just like history of Rembrandt, his pupils, his paintings, all of that. But the paper is really, it's like this taupe color. So it looks old. So I really like it. And then all of the paintings in here, if I can recall, they're all in black and white. Now I'm pretty sure he used some color. Oop, I can't be responsible for images that you see that are beyond my control. Young girl plucking a duck. Je fis plumant un canard. So yeah, I love these black and whites. They're so cool. Oh, here we go. There's one color. Yes. There has to be another one. Yes. Okay. Oh, look at this. That's so cool. Right on. Okay, and then we have Canada and the United States. Ow! Sorry, I'm sitting crooked. I'm sitting on my legs. That's probably not the smartest thing to do, right? Like I'm in kindergarten and I'm sitting up on my legs. So Canada and the United States, a modern study. Ow! Okay, there I am. I don't have the nicest of chairs to put my butt on here. And isn't this kind of ironic that this is a book from 1964 about the US and Canada. And yeah, I just think it would be probably an interesting read. This might be one, because I got a bunch of school books again too. So, oh yeah. Somebody really liked Andrew Jackson's America. But you can use these in your journal. But I don't know if any of you love the smell of books, like not the musty books, but the books. Like this has that book smell, like a library. Yeah. So yeah, I think this is pretty cool. I love the images in here. So this is a long book. Oh, I like that. So yeah, I've got this one too. So it's pretty thick. One. And oh, I really like this one. This is the Ontario collection. Now the Ontario Heritage Foundation, they are where, a lot of, I guess, promoting Ontario artists, etc., etc. Oh, that's a surprise. And they, I guess it's to promote Ontario artists, obviously. So this is from 1984. Now there are other books in this Ontario collection where it's just specific artists. So this is all Ontario artists in here. So they're showing different collections from different places in Ontario. So this is Ryerson College. So this is a collection that they have of these. And look at the plates. I better see if you can see. You're the most important. So, oops, don't look. But oh, wow. Really cool. Oh, I like that. So it's one of those, and it's really nice because it's on matte. It's a matte paper. So they're not going to be shiny. These are actually fairly, I wouldn't even call them semi-gloss at all. So yeah, so there's, oh, I love this image. Oh, and then this one too. I sound like a kid in a candy store. So yeah, just amazing, amazing artists right in our own backyard. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Amazing book. So that's another big one. Okay, and then dictionaries. I know that this isn't an old set, but I don't know if you know my thing with little books, right? Well, this is the set. I have a set, not a full set, but I found some loose ones. And sorry, I'm just trying to grab them back here. Oh, this is Roger's Thesaurus, but I know I have another set of these somewhere. That's horrible that I don't know where I put them. But they're so cute. Little fingertip finder. Words often confused and misused. And I think these are 80 something. Yeah, 87. But right, like, so cute. And it's the full set, and it's almost red. So yeah, I love these. And then my dictionary and my red High Roads Dictionary, New Canadian Edition. Look how cute. Got a little bit of damage there, but I don't care. You should see some of my dictionaries. You should see the next one. So 51, awesome paper. I know I'm not going to rip it up, but I just love the sound of those pages. So that's that red one to add to my red collection. And then where did that come from? And then Simpson's Clear Type Dictionary. And oh, this, I just love this, how this book looks. And I'm pretty sure there was no date in this one, because you can see this is page 3. And there's no date on here. So I don't really know what we're looking at, but I'm thinking maybe probably 30s. Look at the awesome fonts. Oh, and little pictures too. Every now and then. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so this is my red. Listen, this is the sound I like. I wonder if I can do it again. No, doesn't matter. I love it. So, oh wait. No, just, this guy wrote his name in the book 3 times. I guess he really liked it. Trinity 0539. So there were only 4 digits in his phone number. Okay. Now this, I don't know what this is. I'm thinking it is a stamp album. Now it is stapled, and you can tell these are like old staples, and it's stamped. It has a stamp here, and this is what it is. This is a little sticker. You can see the book, and then it just has these pages. So I don't know, is it like where they used to store stamps? I don't. And then it's marked Japan in the bottom corner there. So I don't know if it's stamps. I wouldn't think it would be a photo album, because it's kind of like, it looks like the stamp albums from a long time ago, but I have to do some research. I don't know what this is, but it came with that stamp collecting book I showed you, this coin collecting book, and these, and I know these because my dad used to collect coins. This just took me right back, because I used to look at his coins all the time when he'd let me. So yeah, so 3 of these, I love them. Dimes and large cents. So Yeah, really cool. And this was with it, and then this, the 1978 coin guide. So I think by like looking at a lot of the books that she had, she was using a lot of them for reference, right? And then an old Reader's Digest, the ones that are like so old that you can't use them with the original spine. You have to make your own spine. But look at this cover. Very, is it Japanese art? And that's really nice. And look at the color of the pages. This is 1960 or 5960. But oh, look. You know what? Sometimes there's some really nice pictures that you can use from the Reader's Digest books. And this one's so sadly falling apart. I wanted to keep it. What have you got? No, I wonder if there's big pictures in here. Oh, look at that. That's, oh, yeah. See, some of them have them. So, yeah, this one I'm going to keep with my other. I know they're not worth anything, but I love the ones with the colored, with the decorated spines. So that's that one. And then, okay, there's some weird things too, but I'll just keep going. So the Toronto Conservatory Textbook, Series 1, Musical Rudiments. And come on, fingers. Daryl Geller. So this is 1920. So, and I don't know what rudiments are. Are they like the basics? Maybe. But look at the pages. They're so awesome. That is so cool. Yeah. So, certain for certain. And then I guess these three were together. Trinity College of Music syllabus examination, local examinations. But the color of the pages is really, really cool. I think this is just telling you what your exam was going to be. I don't know. And this is pianoforte and theory and syllabus. Ugh. And then, oh yeah, we got another couple. Sorry, I'm talking. You can tell, yeah, see, they used these books in her store for sure. So this is Regency and Victorian Crafts. So this might be kind of neato, yeah. Knitted antimacassar. I don't know, I keep thinking back to when my kids were little and they used to watch that one children's something about the girl on the floor with the clock, and she had an aunt called Auntie Macassar. Remember? And I don't know what it was called. But yeah, so when I think of Auntie Macassar, I think of that. I thought it was a person. My kids probably knew more than me. So fakes versus reproductions. So just, I guess if you own a store and someone says, and maybe they did consignment, or maybe they bought outright and were selling, so maybe pawn shopping. So that would have been good for that. Oh my gosh, this pile is huge. Okay, so do you know who did it? Featuring famous people from Galileo to Gershwin and their accomplishments. So this book has never been read. 1963, and it's so stiff. I'm not going to crack the spine, but yeah. So sad that some books are printed and no one ever reads them. Then this is falling apart, but it's awesome. Going Places. Oof. Oof. It's hurting, but I'm going to use these pages. Look at them. And there's so many. Yeah, there's a lot of pages, Tracy. But they're so nice to add to a journal, right? Oh, I love it. Now this one smells like an old book. Winter fun, let it snow. So yeah, really neat. Oh, look at that. I'm not a kitty person, but where did I see that? Oh, look at the library. Itty bitty kitties. Oh, it should be soon because oh my gosh. There, look, itty bitty kitties. My gosh, it's every story in one. So there was that school book, and then there was Arithmetic We Need. And this is for grade 4, and I don't know what year it is. I have to look that up, but the pictures are amazing. And look, this is so cool. I love this. And it's like such good shape. I would estimate it's 50s, right? Just based on the illustrations. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, exciting. And then language journeys for grade 6. And this one's like it's never been used either. This one is 54. Yeah, so the other one is, I'm sure it's probably the same. So this has the same sort of thing. Just great illustrations and just great pages. And, you know, we can do a little test on ourselves and see if we still are up to date on everything's changed. There's, you know, that new math, whatever. And then there was the World Children's Series Adventures in Holland. The story of Klaus and Jange. And yeah, so this one is, I should get Margaret from Seven Plaza to take a look at this one. So this is 53. So of course it's going to be very, have the stereotypical, yeah, we don't dress like that. Well, maybe they did in the, well, I don't know what year this book is supposed to be, but probably way earlier than the 50s. But yeah, the windmills, the sheep shearing, the bicycles. So yeah. Margaret, I got a book. Okay, and then some, oh, and then I got another, this is called, I've never heard of one of these, a illustrated reverse dictionary. And this is Reader's Digest. And how do you use a reverse dictionary? Like, I know how you use a reverse phone book. You have the number and then you go, how can you have a definition and then go look for the word? Someone tell me how these work. To me, it's just like a regular dictionary, but it's got awesome illustrations in it. Oh, come on. Oh, periodic table and an egg, an ear. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Kind of shows you when you stick the Q-tip in too far what happens. Oh, it could be kind of like reverse dictionary. I stuck the Q-tip in too far. What did I harm? Oh, look at the puppies. Oh, that's so cool. Is my dog here? No. That's not fair. There's not even a piece of her here. She's like Shih Tzu toy poodle, and there's none of those. You're too good for them, Molly. And then dinosaurs. Crosses. Yeah, so some pretty neat, That's my note. But I'm not going to go, yeah. I have my, oh, this is, this is interesting. Where's the eustachian tube? That's what I pop all the time. It drives my kids crazy. They say it's actually good for you to pop your eustachian tube. You know, when you plug your nose, and yeah. It sounds like maybe I need to do that. So yeah, this is interesting too. And then some bizarre stuff. It's an actual wrestling poster that they would put out in front, like I guess around Toronto. And I don't know the date, but it was admission was 25 cents for this bout. And I don't know if anybody knows Burt Maxwell or Speedy Mason. Look, you can tell with the printing. That is so neat. And over here too, that when it was being printed. So I'm guessing maybe 50s or even earlier, because 25 cents admission. So that's so cool. So that was in there. And then this was also there. Oh, sorry. So remember I said it was a store, a mom and pop store. So I hope you're not going to get too much of a glare on here. Sorry, let me stand up and see. These are, actually, I'm going to take them right out of here because I don't need to keep them in here. These are I think, probably some of the first checks that the store issued when it was being opened. So it's the Ontario Specialty Company. It's just so pretty cool. I know the checks aren't old, but they're obviously, they were important to them. It's kind of like if you're a Schitt's Creek watcher when, oh my God, my mind is going blank. You know, when he gave David the first dollar bill from the sale of the store, and he put it in a frame. So that's kind of what these are. So I'm not going to use those. I'll keep those. The Bay, $3.99. So yeah, they had it up in glass. It was probably on the wall of the store. And then in this, sorry about the noise, my people. In this envelope, it's just a bunch of random stuff. I guess these are sorry, pictures from the store. Oh, and I need to tell you, they filmed Good Will Hunting in that store. Yeah. So you can see there's a lot of, it's one of those like oddity shops, right? You go in and get your crazy sunglasses. And these are just, she has information in here that the store owner must have kept. And I think, oops, sorry. Oh, I think there's articles. Yeah, so here's the woman in her store. So, yeah. And here's, she cut out a bunch of stuff about Good Will Hunting because it was there. And then this is, I guess, the Rankin family. She has got one of their autographs. And yeah, so here she was in the paper again. It'd be really cool if I had a picture of the checks that were on the wall. But see, a lot of collectibles, like that's all old razors and things like that. Libby still operates the store that her husband in picture on Wallet left opened on Church Street and Queen Street. And I don't know what that one was for. And then I think these are a lot of, yeah, Good Will Hunting. But I can't find anywhere where it says that it was filmed there, but I'm sure if you go, oh, and there's the original plate from the newspaper. Oh, that's pretty cool. And, oh yeah, so here's where you get your cool shades. So this was from her shop, and this was in another magazine in Toronto. That's 75. And then these are really interesting. These are, I've never seen negatives like this, and I'm wondering if these are maybe the person, maybe this is what the newspaper people take, and that's what they use to decide what they're going to make. Oh, there's her husband there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, and then this one, again, the same thing. Just how to choose what pictures of the shop. So yeah, those are pretty cool. Keep them with that. Here, there's the ad from that magazine. And I don't know what that is. And here's just an outside picture of the shop from a surveillance camera. I don't know. Okay, people. So there's one more book, but it's way over there, and it's another like opera book, but it's a beautiful, beautiful book. And maybe I'll take a picture of it and put it on Instagram or something. But yeah, so these are my books. This is my pile. And there's more. She has more for me. So yeah, like if there was a book that interests you, let me know. And if it's not one that I love, then you can have it and just pay for shipping. So let me know, everybody. Thank you so much for watching with me again, and thank you for all the lovely comments that you've left for me on this channel and my Instagram. I'm very thankful. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.